distinguished Chena. Good morning, the media fraternity. Thank you for coming to this agent call. It is coming against the background of a crisis in the city of garbage all over our suburbs. So thank you very much for coming to this agent call. And I will go straight into my presser. It is on the report of the city's capacity to collect refuse and the removal of dumpsites. As the Harare City Council, we held our latest ordinary full council meeting on Friday, 22 April 2022. This is the third ordinary full council meeting which was successful after two other meetings flopped due to lack of quorum. This was a rescheduled meeting from the flopped meetings as called by the then acting mayor, Stuart Mutifu. The meeting deliberated on various issues, and chief among them was refuse collection and the removal of dumpsites, the ZITF budgets, and decentralization. It was resolved that the ZITF budget, which was allocated more than 136,000 for 60 delegates, be cut to accommodate to around 6 delegates for the purpose of saving the money towards the service delivery. Council unanimously agreed that service delivery provision must be at the center of the City Council, and therefore refuse collection and the removal of dumpsites be prioritized for the good health of our residents and all other stakeholders. It was also resolved that a system has to be created to ring-fence monthly refuse collection money in order to fund the purchase of refuse collection trucks for each ward, which are apparently inadequate. There be reintroduction of 25% ward retention to facilitate a quick response to local service delivery emergencies. To this effect, it was resolved that councillors, officials should visit City Council 2 mechanical workshops to assess the condition on the refuse collection trucks and other related machineries. On Monday, the 25th of April 2022, which is yesterday, councillors, officials, and members of the media visited the two mechanical workshops, that is Governmental and Granite Sand. It was during this tour that a lot of service delivery deficiencies were unearthed. More than 50 refuse collection trucks are non-functional due to various mechanical problems, both minor and major. The council has 61 refuse collection trucks, but only 8 are functional at the moment, thus depriving the stakeholders who are the ratepayers of important service. The site visit by councillors and some officials unearthed some of the things that need to be addressed by council through the relevant committees. As we wait for those council committees to meet for a possible way forward, I, as your acting mayor, wish to intervene and passionately appeal to all our stakeholders to come forward and collectively join hands and start refuse collection and clear dumps as a matter of urgency. To enable us to clear all dump sites in Harare within a period of 4 weeks, that is 1 month, the city needs the help of the following. We need 4 front-end loaders. The seat currently is only 2. which will then give us a total of 6. We also need 24 times 15 cubic tipper trucks, and the city is nothing at the moment. We need 2 dozers, and the city is nothing at the moment. We need 30 refuse collection trucks, and currently the city is 8. We need 2 skid steer loaders, and currently the city is 1. We need 100,000 liters fuel. This translates to 50 liters per truck every day. The city intends to commence the city cleanup exercise on Thursday, 28 April 2022 to 28 May 2022. And for this exercise to be a success, we need all hands on the deck. We are appealing, therefore, to all our stakeholders, the business community, churches, fuel suppliers, among many others, to assist in any form ever you think is possible. The recent resolutions of the Ordinary Full Council meeting will act as a long-term measure to address refuse collection and dumpsites clearance in Harare. The dump clearance and refuse collection program will be coordinated through the acting mayor's office, the acting town clerk, the acting director of works, and his manager for waste management division, of which that's where all those who would come forward with their donations as appealed in the breakdown should then therefore approach the mayor's office for these donations to be recorded, and also the town clerk's office and the acting director of the Department of Works. So this is this passionate appeal to the residents, to the stakeholders, to everyone. Let's come together, let's join hands, let's work and assist in clearing the dumps. As a crisis, we can make our Harare a better place for everyone, for the visitor, for the investor, for everyone who passes through this city. Let's come together, let's work it and see what will happen. We can conquer the crisis if we put our hands together. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much, Your Worship. Thank you very much for the wise words and for the great statement on our state of waste management in the city of Harare. Thank you very much to the media for attending this press conference. Do you have any questions that you might think you want to ask His Worship the Mayor before you leave this room? 1 or 2 questions. Worship. Anything maybe 2 questions? Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Ex-Mayor, council even on displaced priorities, and it's more a fuel. You can send some of Vegas, but you have fuel very rich. Can we really have your resource for that? And the other question is, of course, you are paying for donations, but donations are never guaranteed. What is the city promising? Muruku research for my residents, if I can have my response in short.
Ndinotenda nemibvunzo miviri yawabvunza. Wekutanga wekufungidzira kusabatwa nekushandiswa kwakanaka kwefuel yamunoona seinoshandiswa kuvhungirira madenga. Bandiko revashandi vavo vamunoona vachiita izvi ibandiko ravanofanira kuzadzisa kuti muguta munge muine zvinotarisirwa. Mastakeholders edu akawanda pane ma-conflicting interests anovangu. We sympathize totally nema-vendors situations. Hatidi kuti vange vachinzana nekuti vange vachizama kurarama nemukuoma kwakaita situation in the country. But at the same time, kune mabylaws ane atifanira kuteeredzwa akamisawo nemadepartments iwayo kuti vange vachiitawo basa ravo sezvavanotarisirwa kuita. So zvonoita sezvinounza kaconflict in that manner. So fuel yacho ndo mashandisiro vanofanira kuita. Saka isatoreke sekuti vari kuiabusa nekuti of the apparent conflict and sympathetic kind of a situation which every meaningful resident and citizen of this great city, Harare, would perhaps want to interpret. Then coming to your second question, indeed, these are donations. Thank you very much. My donations home, my donations are kukumbira. Anogona kusauya, anogona kuuya. Asi kukumbira kuti tine crisis yatinayo seguta reHarare. Nguva yareba marara achingoita makomo achiungana. Hatigoni kuramba takatarisa. Tinotoriwo nevamwe mabusiness community, churches and various organizations dzinotoshuvirawo kuti hey, tikatadza here kubatsirana tiri pamwe chete sevagari veHarare. So this ndo patiri kubva napo isu kuti kana zvichibvira ngatisemusoro pamwe chete tibatsirane, tinogona kutozvikunda. Why isu tiine program yatinayo yamanzwa ndichiti the necessary relevant decisions will go through the relevant committees. Vachaita madecisions avo akakodzera anotarisirwa kuti marara iwayo vanga achizogara achitikolekitwa mudzimba sezvinotarisirwa. Asi tambozama kubvisa aya akatoungana nechekare nekuda kwokuti marara anga asingatakurwi nguva yakareba. Saka tinotarisira kuti zvese izvozvo tichinozvisa pamwe chete zvinotisvitsa patinoda kuti dai tasvika tiri pamwe chete nemedia, tiri pamwe chete semakanselas, tiri pamwe chete nemanagement, tiri pamwe chete negovernment, tiri pamwe chete nemabusiness, tiri pamwe chete nemachechi, tiri pamwe chete nevagari vose nevanopfuura, so that Harare ive nzvimbo inofarirwa, inodikwa nemunhu wese anoiona, anogaramo neanodarika nemunhu.
Thank you very much. Well, we got one more. This is the
thanks. I name my trust and I think of it. And I feel it. No one's up to tell you. Then the other issue, but I was open my trust about 61 and my main and that.
Ndakupai breakdown yematracks atinawo ari kushanda, and that is pane wose akambotengwa mumashure neakanga atengwa mumashure macho nenhamba total yaakamenshena kuti tine 61 ese haasi kushanda kunze kwe8 atataura. So neck to neck analysis yeasiri kushanda ese ndataura kuti mamwe ane mamaini, mamwe ane major problems. Saka breakdown yakakwana exactly ichaenda through the relevant committee, then the relevant committee nemadecisions achaitwa nemaprograms ari kuiswa in place ekuti zvigadzirike nemari dzatiri kuti tiri takaseva dzichachanelewa ikoko zvichaita kuti tinge tichigadzirisa achigona kuti adzokere murodhi kuti atakure marara tigone kuita saizvozvo. I think zvinosamaraiza kupindura mubvunzo wamabvunza wekuti mangani ende uye nhapi. Ndinogumira ipapo.
Thank you, Your Worship. Thank you for answering those questions, and thank you for taking much of your time. Colleagues? One last question.
Yeah, of late we've been hearing issues of sabotage on council's plans to clear waste and deliver other services. And there were claims that the central government was actually, sort of interfering with the plans to offer service delivery. The action that we are announcing today, is it that you are going a parallel route, or it's still going the same route that you've been using, but maybe just because you've got the $2 that you've saved and also appealing for most of your weekend stuff?
Thank you very much for that question, which looks very comprehensive. I, as acting mayor of Harare Mupamaonde, with this administration, we belong to the Ministry of Local Government and Works. It's our ministry, supervises us, has an oversight role on us as the city of Harare, like any other local authority. Whatever kind of a narrative which some may want to create, as if the councillors are for discord, the councillors are to confront the minister, the councillors are to confront the government, is far from correct. It is false. In fact, the focus of my administration is to work collaboratively and closely with all the stakeholders, starting with the Ministry of Local Government, led by Minister Dulaya. Is our minister, the government, and all the stakeholders, whatever the apparent misconception of all these various interpretations which come, it is my appeal that our desire is what I am saying here. We want to work closely with all the stakeholders, including the ministry, including the government, including the business, including the media and everyone else. So it is important that we all understand and appreciate where we begin and where we end, so that if there is any apparent friction, there is need to reconcile and do as per the book, as per the rule, as per the Urban Councils Act, since these are the statutes which direct us how we work as the local authority. And we will deliver and we will conquer together as one. Because the interest and the objective and the trust for the minister, for the government, for this council is one: to provide service delivery to the residents.